Hey everybody, it's Jason with Outdoor Adventures. Thanks for joining me. Today in this video I wanted to provide you guys with a couple things. First, a quick update on what's been going on with me. Some of you may be wondering, I've actually gotten messages when my next trip is. When are you going back out? Well, I will go back out as soon as possible. Right now I'm nursing a very annoying foot injury. It's something with my metatarsal area. Also, I have a minor sprain on my big toe that happened on, before the Laurel Highlands trip. So I'm kind of nursing my foot, trying to, not do anything too crazy. But in 2 weeks, we have the Susquehannock Trail System hike. That's going to be a 5-day, 85-mile trip. It will be with me and Gary, and it's going to be an absolute blast. I can promise you that. Yeah, I'm just kind of nursing this foot injury, making sure it heals up nicely, and then I will be back out there as soon as possible. About a month ago, I was looking over Reddit, and I came across several people that have went to Costco and purchased this really cheap quilt. This quilt being right here and right here. So what this is, it's a cheap, packable down throw. It's just basically a down quilt. 700 fill. It's a little less than a pound, including this included stuff sack that they give you. It's by a company called Double Black Diamond, which is not to be confused with the actual Black Diamond company. What this is, basically, it's a summer quilt. And I've been looking for something, really anything that can get me by in temperatures, from 60 to 70 to kind of bridge the gap between my 3-season quilt and 72 degrees, which is when I really don't need a blanket of any type. And I believe, from what I'm reading, that this quilt will bridge the gap. Now, I know I was using the Cocoon Silk Mummy Liner. It's about $60. And that's been great from temperatures anywhere from 60 to 70 degrees. I hate to use that thing because you actually have to pull it up around you like a standard mummy bag. And I just really like the whole, just throwing a blanket over top of you, and especially in a hammock and just sleeping. Now, the problem with using my 40-degree enlightened equipment quilt is that around 60 degrees, 62 degrees exactly, I start just being uncomfortable. It's hot, it's sticky, it's sweaty, it just doesn't work for me. And from what I'm reading, this quilt has a lower limit of about 48 degrees. Let's call it 50 degrees to be safe. The reason I am excited to tell you guys about this, and the reason why I'm making this video, is because this quilt only costs $20 up at Costco. It comes with this stuff sack. So let me get into the weights. Now, the stuff sack itself comes in at 0.35 ounces. I've zeroed this out, so it does not include the stuff sack. You can see it's minus 0.35 ounces. The quilt itself weighs 15.7 ounces, which is only 3 ounces or so more than the 50-degree quilt that Enlightened Equipment sells. Now, the only downside about this, from what I can tell, is that the compressibility isn't all that great. It's still pretty darn good compared to, a sleeping bag. If that's all you're using, this would be a definite upgrade. This is $20. Enlightened Equipment's 50-degree quilt is, over $100. The measurements listed on the package are 60 inches by 70 inches. I found this a little inaccurate. It's about 1.5 inches off, so it's 68.5 by 58.5 inches. So pretty good quilt. I will put this through its testing. I will let you guys know in a finalized review in the next couple months. Hopefully I can use this while it's still really hot outside. And I'll let you know how it goes, guys. Remember, Costco, $20. Save yourself some money. This would be a great option if you want to try a quilt but you don't want to spend the money. This will give you an idea of what a quilt can do for you, and it might even be an upgrade to your sleeping bag for, you know, hotter weather. Also, it comes in 4 different colors. This is midnight blue. This is like an aqua color. There's purple, and then there's another color that I forget. My Costco just got 350 of these in stock. Finally, I've been waiting for these for a couple months now, and they finally just now got in stock. So be sure to grab yours while you can. I'm not sure if they're at your store yet, but it's definitely worth the phone call or worth the look. So thanks, guys. If you have any questions, let me know, and I hope this helps somebody.